Hey guys, back with another video. This is the conspiracy booster pack that we're gonna open. I got this yesterday. Couldn't do the video last night, something happened, but everything's all good now. When I was picking up the card, I guess the guy at the counter was like, "Hey, what's the conspiracy in the conspiracy? Do you know?" I'm like, "No, do you know?" He's like, "No, I don't know either." So obviously, we both don't know, but I looked it up, and basically conspiracy is one of the first booster packs to be drafted in multiplayer format, which is cool because you can have like Riz recommends like what, up to 8 players. And by no means I'm not an expert, I just read up on the fandom and wiki and stuff. And there's also like conspiracy cards which you can use like at any time during the game, which have like really cool effects. And then there's some like sideways art cards and stuff, or not art cards but sideways cards. But yeah, it's a cool set. And I thought I should open it up just for the heck of it, see if we get anything cool. But yeah, let's get into it. And also, if you guys do know more about it, feel free to chime in the comments. I'm sort of new into the Magic lore and mechanics and stuff like that. I've mostly been selling the cards for several years now, but I'm in the process of building my own first commander deck, so that's gonna be really fun. So I want to do something like kind of like a mill type deck, but yeah, it's just really cool, all the formats and everything like that. So let's get into it. Trinitide. Creature your opponent control get -2/0 until end of turn. So a lot of the cards are centered towards being multiplayer, so they can affect more than one person, so that's what's really cool about it. So Johnny's Sunstriker. Also, this is before I believe before they had the set symbols, right? If I'm not mistaken, or yeah, they didn't have the set symbols. I mean, like the rare symbol at the bottom. So this is right before, I think. So they obviously had the gold and the orange to signify rare or mythic, but there's no set symbol at the bottom. So this is I think right before, like maybe like 6 months before they started doing that. Plated Seed Strider. Torch Fiend. Sacrifice Torch Fiend, destroy target artifact. Skitter of Lizards. Multi-kicker. You may pay an additional 1 mana any number of times as you cast a spell. Haste. Skitter of Lizards. There's a battlefield with a +1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. That's pretty cool. Sylvala's Enforcer. Enters the battlefield. Each player reveals a top card of his or her library. For each non-land card revealed this way, put a +1/+1 counter on Sylvala's Enforcer. Then each player draws a card. See, these are some of the mechanics that these cards have, which affect everybody in the game. So imagine getting all those counters on this card, because people draw non-land cards, which is pretty cool. Zombie Goliath. And I don't think Conspiracy Draft is very popular because there's only like 2 sets, so it didn't really take off. But some of the mechanics on this are really cool. So Zombie Goliath. Destroy target creature with flying. I think this has been reprinted lots of times. Moment of Heroism. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink until end of turn. Damage dealt by the creature also causes its controller to gain that much life. That's what the lifelink I think is about. That's pretty cool. Hunger of the Howl Pack. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Morbid. Put 3 +1 counters on that creature instead of if a creature died this turn. Sorry, I'm reading through the camera. And I think this is the first uncommon. Multi-kicker. Similar to the other one. When Deathbird enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target player equal to twice the number of times it was kicked. Flying First Strike. That's really cool. It would be really cool on a foil. Explorer Scope. Whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it into the battlefield tapped. Sulfuric Vortex. Is this a good card? I have the card list pulled up because these booster packs are very expensive. Oh, it's like $1. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Sulfuric Vortex deals 2 damage to that player. If a player would gain life, that player gains no life instead. Ooh, Secret Summoning. Look at this. Hidden Agenda. I'm not reading all that. No creature with a digit battlefield under your control. You may search a library for any number of cards with the name, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle library. Secret Summoning. See, this is the conspiracy card that I was talking about. So this can be used at any time. I guess we'll read it. So, Hidden Agenda. Start the game with this conspiracy face down in the command zone and secretly name a card. You may turn this conspiracy face up anytime and reveal the chosen name. So what if you had like a certain card that you want to play? When a creature with its chosen name enters the battlefield under your control, you may search your library for any number of cards with the name, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. That's pretty OP. And it's crazy this card is only worth a penny. Like, yeah, or 5 cents from what I'm seeing, 10 cents. But yeah, because it doesn't have much use because I don't think anyone's playing conspiracy drafts. And what is this? Yo, also, how crazy was 2014? 2014 was a cool year. Thanks for watching the whole way through. I know I made this a little long. But what other booster packs do you guys want me to open up next? I was thinking about doing a Double Masters booster pack, and then maybe some Modern Horizons